My friends, I am back. This is my second live stream today, and it is still November the 10th here in the Central Time Zone. I'm in Wisconsin, and in the last couple hours, I ended a live stream. I forget the exact time when I ended the live stream, but I ended the live stream. I had a long live stream earlier this evening. I think it was 2 hours and 30 minutes long or maybe more. And then I ended that live stream. And as I was ending the live stream, I said, the reason I ended it is because my cell phone battery was running very low. And I live stream using my cell phone. So as you are watching me, this is my cell phone. This is my cell phone camera. And because the live stream was so long, 2 hours, 30 minutes plus, the battery was running really low. And although I have also done 3 hour long, a little over 3 hour long live streams using my cell phone also, but that's when it's fully charged. So when I did the previous live stream, it wasn't fully charged, so I was running low. And so I had to end the live stream. But here I am. If you thought that the earlier live stream was the final live stream of the day, well, here I am. I am back. Michael Brown is here too. Michael Brown writes, howdy. Suzanne is here. Kushi is here. Bob is here. Manny is here. Okay, so lots of people joining. Wow. Wow. Splice is here. All right. Here we are. I am back for another live stream. And you know what? There's breaking news. There's breaking news that I'm going to share with you, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. The news cycle doesn't end. You know, on a Sunday night at 9 p.m., if you thought, all right, it's Sunday, it's 9 p.m., and let's just relax. Let's go to sleep. There's not a whole lot going on in the world. There's not going to be any breaking news. You know what? You never know. You may get a breaking news at midnight. Now that the election is over, there's going to be breaking news every day. It could be every hour. You don't know. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time for our country. Michael Brown writes, the new Border Czar, Michael Brown. It is the new Border Czar that I'm going to be talking about. Michael Brown knows what I'm going to say. Michael Brown saw it on X. This is so great. And you can see from the title of this live stream, what did I write? The real Border Czar. It's the new Border Czar, but the real Border Czar. And then U.S. Ambassador to the UN. I'm going to talk about that. And then Kamala's road ahead. So you know from the title of this live stream that the discussion is going to be a very interesting one. So my friends, here's my request. Please like this video. Hit the like button. Do it fast. Hit the like button. Help this video gain more viewers. I'm gonna be sharing some very important information. We are going to be having some great discussion, and so we want the words that we speak and we write, we want those words to reach more people. And so what you have to do is hit the like button. And if you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. Please subscribe and stay connected with me. We are 4 minutes into the live stream, 6 likes. And I know there's going to be more likes, 7 likes. The number will go up. That's my expectation. Tasfikur is here. Tasfikur is asking me, how you doing? I am doing well. Thank you. I'm doing well. So Tasfikur, I don't know if you missed my live stream yesterday. It was record breaking. We had 105,000 viewers in a 3-hour, 15-minute time span. 100,000 and then 5,000 on top of the 100,000. 105,000. It was awesome. It was so wonderful. And today, this is my second live stream. I did one earlier today. I'm back for a new one because there's breaking news. There's a lot of breaking news. Okay, so Michael Brown guessed it, the real Border Czar. I hope you all are doing well, my friends. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time for our country, for the world, actually. For the world. This is a great time for the entire world because we are soon going to be having a leader, a real leader in the White House. And not only the United States, but the world will be a more peaceful place once Donald Trump gets sworn into office as the 47th president of the United States. So, my friends, let's start the discussion. The real Border Czar. Breaking news. Who knows Tom Homan? I'm guessing many of you know who Tom Homan is, right? Do you know Tom Homan? If there's someone who doesn't know who Tom Homan is, let me know and I can give you some more information. Do you know who Tom Homan is? Tom Homan is a great guy. He is somebody who should be a part of the Trump administration. Tom Homan, exactly. That's who I'm talking about. Tom Homan used to be the director of ICE, and we talked about ICE. We love ICE. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, that's ICE. Tom Homan is the former director of ICE, and it has just been reported that Tom Homan will be a part of the Trump administration. Let's see some comments here. Okay, hold on. I have to change the screen here a little bit. Okay. All right. So Tom Homan is going to be a part of the Trump administration. And so Donald Trump, our great leader, Donald Trump, we love Trump. I'm going to write Trump 2024. I'm going to write Trump 2024 just because I love Trump, our real leader, and he won the 2024 presidential election. So Trump 2024, Donald Trump published a post on social media, and he said that he is pleased to announce that the former ICE director, Tom Homan, will be joining the Trump administration, and he is going to be in charge of our nation's border. And Donald Trump wrote, the Border Czar. So Tom Homan is going to be the Border Czar. That is so great. He's going to be in charge of our nation's border. Border Czar. Kamala Harris also is the Border Czar, right? Kamala Harris, Border Czar. What did she do with the border? Can anyone tell me? Kamala Harris, the Border Czar. Did she do anything? Did she secure the border? She opened it. Michael Brown writes, opened it. So Kamala Harris, the Border Czar, did nothing. The Democrats always had a plan. It was their plan to open up the border. This crisis, this border crisis, it didn't happen by accident. It was It basically was orchestrated. The Democrats planfully, they opened up the border and they allowed the illegal immigrants to come in. So Kamala Harris got the title of the Border Czar, but she did nothing. She did nothing. She didn't secure the border. She didn't take any action to enforce our nation's immigration laws, because it was always the Democrats' plan to open up the border and allow as many illegal immigrants to come in as they could. That's what happened. It was their plan. They opened up the border. Open border policy. It was their policy. It was their plan. And so Border Czar Kamala Harris did nothing. Absolute failure. And that's why the freedom-loving people of this country said, Kamala Harris, you're fired. You're fired. She wanted a promotion. That's what she wanted. She's the VP, and she wanted a promotion. She wanted to be the president, and the people said, no way. Kamala, you're fired. And so now it seems like we will be having a real border czar. A new border czar and a real border czar. This is going to be the Trump administration's border czar. And who's going to be that border czar? We know. As Donald Trump announced, it's going to be Tom Homan. Tom Homan, the real border czar. And so Donald Trump said that Tom Homan is going to be in charge of our nation's border. And whenever we talk about the border, most people seem to understand the southern border. But right here on this channel, I mentioned the northern border also, did I not? You can go back and look at the history of my live streams, and you'll see that I did talk about the northern border on this channel. I also mentioned the maritime border. So border security means securing the northern border, securing the southern border, securing the maritime border. That's border security. And so Donald Trump mentioned all of these. In his post, he said the nation's borders, including but not limited to the southern border, the northern border, all maritime, and aviation security. That's also something that Trump mentioned. Aviation security. All kinds of security. You protect the maritime border. You protect the northern border, the southern border. You protect the air. Aviation security. Tom Homan is going to be in charge of securing our nation, our border. To the north, to the south, maritime, and aviation security. This is great. I see AC Cruz is here. AC, was it you who said, as I was ending my previous live stream, was it you who said, charge the phone and go live again? Was it you who said that, AC? I'll wait for you to respond, but here I am. Here I am. I ended the previous live stream because my battery was running so low. And I charged my phone and, ate some food, watched the news, and here I am. AC writes, yes, it was me. Well, AC, here I am. I'm back. So thank you for joining again. Tasfikur is writing, a bit sad Nikki won't get any position. Honestly, I think she was a good ambassador. Well, Tasfikur, no, I understand your viewpoints. And, I actually talked about Nikki Haley a lot on this channel. A lot. And this was when she was running in the primary, when she was still running before she dropped out. I discussed the primary a lot. And so you're going to have to go back a few months to watch those videos. But I talked about Nikki Haley quite a bit. I kept asking Nikki Haley, Nikki, you got to drop out. You got to drop out. Nikki Haley, drop out. and she finally did. I don't know if she was listening to me, which is why she did, or she just did because she thought it would be wise to just drop out. I'm not saying that she watched my videos and she decided, yeah, Tosif is right, maybe I should drop out. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not claiming that's the case. But yes, she did drop out. But going back a few months, I did discuss the primary, the Republican primary, a lot. So you're going to have to go back and look at my old videos. And I was happy when she dropped out. I was very happy when she endorsed Donald Trump, when she said she's going to vote for Trump. I was very happy about that. So Nikki Haley obviously was in the Trump administration. I mentioned this. Months ago, during that period when I was talking about Nikki Haley, and at that point we were discussing who's going to be Trump's running mate, so on and so forth. I mean, we had a lot of discussion. I've been doing this for many months, the live streams. And so I was happy when Nikki Haley dropped out and when she said she's going to vote for Trump. I mean, it took her a while. After she dropped out, she didn't endorse Trump right away. Okay, there was a gap. And then finally she emerged again and said that she was going to vote for Trump. So I was very happy about that. And I always said, now I did not support Nikki Haley because I'm a Trump supporter. I have been a Trump supporter since 2015. But I always said that Nikki Haley, she is very successful. She was the governor. She was the U.S. ambassador to the UN. She's got a great resume. She's smart, lots of achievements. And I said she's going to have a great political future. And I just urged Nikki Haley, if you want to run again for president in the future, you can, but this time you got to drop out. And this was when she was still in the race. And I was hoping she's going to drop out before the South Carolina primary, but obviously that did not happen. I was hoping she would drop out before the South Carolina primary, but she did not. She stayed in the race. Eventually she did drop out. But I kept saying, Nikki Haley, you can run for some office or you can run for president in the future. There's still a lot of time. Not this time, 2024, this is Trump's year. This is Trump's year. You got to drop out, Nikki Haley, because people want Trump. So I kept saying that. I mean, I'm on record. You can go look at those videos. And I also said, when Nikki Haley was the U.S. ambassador to the UN, I know a lot of young women, a lot of college students, a lot of young professionals, they were very, very inspired by Nikki Haley. They were very inspired by Nikki Haley. I mean, right here in Wisconsin, I know back when Nikki Haley was the U.S. ambassador to the UN, right here in Wisconsin, many young women, many college Republicans, they were very, very inspired by Nikki Haley and the role that she had in the administration as the U.S. ambassador to the UN. And that's why I kept saying, Nikki Haley, don't run against Donald Trump. Don't run against Donald Trump in 2024. Drop out. You got to drop out. You have a great political future. Don't run in the primary, okay? Support Trump, drop out, and you can run for something else in the future. So anyway, I don't want to go back and recap all that too much because those are already, whatever I said, it's already on video. You can watch it. But, Donald Trump has to make some tough decisions because we saw in the first Trump administration, we saw how much turnover there was. So Trump chose people for different positions and something didn't work out, or he realized that the people he appointed, the people he chose are not really the people he's getting along with, or there are differences of opinions, whatever, things were not working out. And in a presidential administration, every day matters. Every day matters. So if you pick someone for some position, for a cabinet position or whatever, and that person is not able to do the job that you expect that person to do, you have to make some changes very fast. You cannot wait. I mean, 4 years goes by really fast, especially when you are a president and you want to make sure that you're governing the country the way it should be governed. So when you want to be a great chief executive of the country, which is what the president is, right? The president is the head of the executive branch of government. So Trump had challenges with the personnel, the people he chose to be a part of his administration. We saw he fired a lot of people, he got new people, made a lot of changes. And so he went through those struggles, he went through those challenges. And so I think this time Trump has to be really tough. Trump has to be really tough and pick the right people. So from his experience, especially after that heated Republican primary, if Trump thinks, you know what, Nikki Haley worked in my administration, I gave her a great position, and then, differences of opinion, she ran against me in the primary, she refused to drop out, she kept running. And if Trump thinks that, that history is going to affect the working relationship in the new administration, if he chooses Nikki Haley, then I think it's a good decision for him to say, Nikki Haley, thanks for your service, but you are not going to be a part of my administration. Trump has every right to make that decision. That's what he did. Okay, he said, I thank Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley for their service, but he made it very clear that they are not going to be a part of his administration. So, it's Trump's decision. Okay, Trump has to make sure that he is selecting the right people. There's no room for error. There is no room for error. If Trump chooses someone for an important position in his administration, and that person is not doing a good job, or is not keeping up with Trump's expectations, there's tension between that person and the president because the working relationship is not working out, then it's going to affect us all. It's going to hurt the country. So Trump has to make the best possible decisions that he can to pick the best people that he can for the positions that are available. So, it's kind of, I went on a very long commentary here, but bottom line is, if Trump thinks that having Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo in his administration is not something he wants to do, if he does not want Mike Pompeo and Nikki Haley to be a part of his administration, that's his decision. So I stand with Trump. Okay, I stand with Trump. I still think Nikki Haley has a bright political future. She has a lot of time. When you look at people in politics, people, they are in their 70s and 80s and still active in politics, then Nikki Haley has a lot of time. Okay? Nikki Haley has a lot of time, so she can have a great political future going forward. Okay? Even if she's not a part of the Trump administration, there are so many other things she can do. She's got a lot of experience. She can be in the private sector and thrive in the private sector. So I wish Nikki Haley all the best. Mike Pompeo obviously has lots of accomplishments, so he's also going to do great. But yeah, I want the Trump administration to be very, very successful. And whoever Trump thinks he needs to pick to get the job done, to make America great again, he should do it. So I stand with Trump always. All right. So as I was saying, Tom Homan, this is such amazing news. Really, I mean, we have to process this. We have to process this. Tom Homan is going to be the real Border Czar. The real Border Czar. And Donald Trump wrote in his post, he published it on Truth Social, he wrote, "I've known Tom for a long time, and there is nobody better at policing and controlling our borders." That is the kind of confidence that I am looking for when I see Donald Trump so confident about Tom Homan. So confident about Tom Homan. I mean, those are some really strong words. You have to be absolutely confident about a person to be able to say something like that. He said, "I have known Tom for a long time." So he mentioned the history. Okay? And then he said, "And there is nobody better at policing and controlling our borders." I mean, Trump could have said, "I've known Tom for a long time, and he's going to be great at policing and controlling our borders." He could have said that Tom is going to be great, or Tom is going to do a great job. But instead, Trump said, "There is nobody better at policing and controlling our borders." So you have to understand the kind of language Trump is using. Trump is basically saying, Tom Homan's going to be the best. That's exactly what Trump is saying, that there's nobody better. There's nobody better than Tom Homan at policing and controlling our borders. So if Donald Trump is that confident about somebody, about Tom Homan, then you know that this administration is going to be awesome. And our border security, we're going to secure that border. The southern border, northern border, maritime border, and aviation security. That's also very, very important, aviation security. And so, my friends, what else did Donald Trump say in that post? If you have not seen that post, go check it out. Go check it out. Go on Truth Social. Check out the post. Donald Trump wrote, you're going to love this one. You're going to love the next sentence. You're going to love the next sentence. Donald Trump wrote, Tom Homan will be in charge of all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin. Wow. 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 Tom Homan will be in charge of all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin. This is so great. This is, Trump is now talking business, what he's going to do, what his administration is going to do. He chose Tom Homan. Tom Homan, if you don't know much about him, you have to look up some of Tom Homan's interviews. Okay? He appears on TV. He does interviews. You'll find lots of videos of Tom Homan on YouTube. Just go look up those videos and listen to Tom Homan's tone, how confident he is, how strong opinions he has about, the nation's border. And really, this guy, he can get the job done. Tom Homan, remember that name. Remember that name. This guy, Tom Homan, former ICE director. We love ICE. We love ICE. And I am looking forward to seeing Tom Homan. He is tough. And then Donald Trump said, congratulations to Tom. I have no doubt he will do a fantastic and long awaited for job. My friends, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. We will finally finally we will secure our nation's border. When Donald Trump gets sworn in as the 47th President of the United States of America. Shane is writing, Trump 24 will be the best presidency ever. It is going to be the best presidency ever. It really will be. By the way, my friends, we are 30 minutes into the live stream, 30 likes on this video, 300, more than 300 people watching. This is great. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, because, you know, in order to participate in the live chat, you have to be a subscriber. So subscribe so you can participate in the live chat. This is a live chat you don't want to miss. It's like a community. It's not me, the only one speaking, but the friends who are part of this community, they write their comments, they ask questions, we share information, we learn from each other. So you want to be a part of this wonderful community of freedom-loving people. Please subscribe and hit the like button. We are 31 minutes into this live stream, and so far, 6,500 people have watched this video. All right? So please subscribe and be a part of this conversation. You don't want to miss it. And let's see. All right. So, hold on. I mixed up the screens here. I have a small laptop. You know, I don't have a huge laptop. So sometimes when I'm looking at multiple windows on my laptop, I just have to make some adjustments here. So sorry. So as I was saying, all those criminal illegal aliens must now be very scared. Very scared. All those criminal illegal aliens. I mean, think about Tren de Aragua. I talked about that Venezuelan migrant gang. Did I not? Tren de Aragua? I mean, if you have been following this channel, you know I talked about this. Tren de Aragua, those violent, illegal immigrant gang members, Tren de Aragua from Venezuela, they have been causing havoc in many cities across the country, including Colorado. I talked about Colorado, how Tren de Aragua gang members took over apartment buildings. And the governor, Jared Polis, who I think is one of the two worst governors in the country. And every time I mention Jared Polis's name, I just have to say he's one of the worst governors in this country. Okay? And, you know, who are the worst ones? Kathy Hochul, J.B. Pritzker, Jared Polis, Gavin Newsom, right? And you can add Tim Walz also to that list. Jared Polis doing nothing, doing absolutely nothing to protect the people of Colorado. I mean, the apartment buildings are being taken over by violent, illegal immigrant gang members, Tren de Aragua gang members. And Jared Polis being the governor, what is he doing? Nothing. What a failed governor. What a failed governor. So, all those criminal illegal aliens, whether they are in Colorado or New York or San Francisco or Chicago, wherever, all those criminal aliens, they are going to be deported. So they must be very scared. They must be very scared. Tom Homan is coming. So Longdon family, are you from Colorado? You wrote yes, he is. I'm guessing you're referring to Jared Polis. You're from? Remind me. I'm sorry if I forgot. Are you from Colorado? All right. Let's see. Okay. So this is like the news. Tom Homan is coming. All those criminal illegal aliens You know, bad news for them. Bad news for the criminals. Bad news for those illegal aliens who are committing crimes. Bad news for them. Tom Homan is coming. Tom Homan is a hero. And he will secure the southern border and deport illegal aliens. Not just the southern border, like I said, northern border, maritime border, and also aviation security. So it's going to be great. I'm just eagerly waiting for January of 2025. 2025 is going to be a great year. Trump 2024 starts business. We start the work. 2025, my friends. Waiting for the day when Donald Trump gets sworn into office as the 47th President of the United States. So, my friends, please subscribe if you have not done so already. More than 340 people watching right now. This is great. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have been waiting for this day for a very long time. Just think about the last 4 years. Think about this crisis that the Biden-Harris administration manufactured, this crisis at the southern border. And here we are. Donald Trump is the president-elect. And Donald Trump is the president-elect. And when he gets sworn into office, Tom Homan is going to be the Border Czar. And Tom Homan, I cannot wait to see Tom Homan in action as the Border Czar. He's going to be the real Border Czar. And those sanctuary cities, what's going to happen to those sanctuary cities? Anyone? Any idea what's going to happen to the sanctuary cities? What's going to happen to the sanctuary cities, my friends? The cities that protect illegal aliens. What's going to happen? By the way, my friends, I am 110 subscribers short of 9,000. 110 more subscribers. I'll be at 9,000 subscriber mark. I'm trying to get to 10,000. We will get there, hopefully, soon. But you can make 9,000 possible. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. It might. It is possible. It is possible. 390 people watching right now. 390 people watching. If you all just hit subscribe, I'm assuming there are lots of first-time viewers, those who have not subscribed. If you just hit subscribe, we will get to 9,000 very soon. Now, I do have to ask for your help, and I'm not shy about it because, we're trying to grow the size of this community, and we have been growing pretty rapidly. And so you can help this community grow, invite more freedom-loving people, invite them to be a part of this conversation, invite them to be a part of this community, and ask them to subscribe. I mean, trust me, this community has a lot of energy. I mean, I did a live stream earlier this evening. It was more than 2 hours and 30 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. And here I am, took a break, and I'm back, charged my phone, had some food, and here I am, I'm back doing another live stream, and we are already 39 minutes into this live stream, in addition to the one that I already did a few hours ago. Because like I said, there are so many things to discuss. There's going to be breaking news every day, multiple times. And so we, as freedom-loving people, we have to talk about those breaking news updates. We have to discuss what those mean for the community, for the future of our country. We have to analyze what's happening in our country. not just domestic issues, but also international issues, because we know that the United States of America is a global leader. So our actions have an impact on the world. And what's happening around the world, those things impact us because of global trade, because of global communications. So, my friends, please join this community. I'm going to keep asking for your help. I'm going to keep asking for your support so that we can get more people to be a part of this discussion. Okay. Okay, my friends. All right, I have to adjust the screen here again. Hold on. So we have been waiting for this day for a long time. I'm thrilled to learn that Tom Homan is going to be the Border Czar, and the sanctuary cities. As I was asking, what's going to happen in the sanctuary cities? There will be lots and lots of deportations. Lots and lots of deportations. As soon as Donald Trump gets sworn into office as the president, there will be deportations. Okay? And let's see. A viewer is writing, those illegals will self-deport. In fact, that may happen. Some illegal immigrants, they may decide, you know what, time to head back home. They may do that. If there are illegal immigrants here, some of them may decide. They may decide to just leave on their own. Some of them may just, as a viewer mentioned, self-deport, head back. Okay. Yeah, so that could happen. That could happen. Hold on, my friends. So Anonymous is asking about an issue. Yeah, I don't know much about that, so I can't talk about it if I don't know much about it. But you know what? Obviously, as a person, I can't know all the answers. But if there are questions, you can ask me. If I don't know the answers, I'll look into it. Okay. So Swaggy is here. Hello, Swaggy. Kathy is writing, I love that he chose Tom. He will be really good for the position. He doesn't play when it comes to the border. Tom Homan is going to be the real Border Czar, as I keep saying. I've said that a million times already, I think. By the way, everyone who's here, I thank you for being here. I have a lot more to discuss, so don't go anywhere. And as I said, if you have a question, feel free to ask. If I don't know the answer, I'll have to look into it. So, Anonymous, thanks for your comment. I don't know about it, so I'll look into it. Okay. Air Force USA viewer is so. All right. Sometimes I have to ask you what your first name is, so that I don't have to address you by your screen name. So Air Force USA. What's your first name, if you don't mind sharing? That way I can address you by your first name rather than by the screen name. Okay, please let me know. So the sanctuary cities, there'll be lots and lots of deportations. And so there's another update that I'm going to share with you. But let me wait for a few seconds here. I think there may be some comments coming in. Brian. Okay, Brian. Thank you, Brian. So Brian is writing, the vacation is over. It's time to go home. Exactly. That's the message. That's the message for the illegal immigrants. Now, Brian wrote, the vacation is over. I mean, really, when you think about it, it's like a vacation because the illegal immigrants, especially in places like Denver, in places like Chicago, New York, they have been getting free housing, free food, free medical care, lots of free stuff. Things that US citizens don't get for free. We don't get free housing. We either have to, have enough cash to pay for a house and buy a house, or we have to go get a mortgage and then have to make monthly payments, or we have to pay rent. And then, also, if you're a homeowner, you have to pay property tax. And so housing is not free for US citizens. In fact, housing is very, very expensive, as we have seen in the last few years. Housing has become so expensive. Whether you are a renter, whether you are a homeowner, it's so expensive. And there are so many places around the country where, the liberals are trying to increase property taxes. So housing is expensive, but the illegal immigrants, they get free housing. They get free housing. And, Brian wrote, vacation is over. Yeah, that is correct. But Brian, let me just tell you one more thing. For us, if you want to go on a vacation, if I want to go on a vacation, we have to pay for that, right? You have to pay for the plane ticket, or if you're going on a cruise, you have to pay to get on the ship. You have to pay for the hotel, you have to pay for the food. If you're going skiing, then you have to pay for the stuff. If you're going to a beach, you have to pay for the stuff. So vacation is not free for us. In fact, vacation has become very expensive. I remember December 2017 going to Tennessee over the Christmas break. It was a great time. It was a nice vacation in December. Had a great time. Drove there, came back. Paid out of pocket, right? Not free. I had to pay for the hotel. And then in 2018, went to Texas. Had to pay for everything. Nothing was free. And then after Biden and then 2020 came, COVID happened, and after that, during COVID, really it was not the environment that you could go anywhere and enjoy because of all the mask mandates and whatnot, crazy stuff. Anyway, we're not going to go into that. But then Biden and Kamala came to power in 2021, and things started becoming so expensive that, I couldn't think of going on a vacation. Everything is expensive. Gas prices climbed up. Hotels, they were still suffering from the COVID lockdowns and the slowdown in businesses. I mean, hospitality industry suffered a lot. And so a lot of people, as they were considering vacation, they saw that the hotel industry, the hospitality industry was suffering. And so, if the hospitality industry is suffering, if they don't have enough workers or they're not able to keep up because they face tremendous losses because of COVID lockdowns, then really it's not an environment where you can have a nice vacation, right? And then obviously, as cost of living went up because of inflation, because of Biden inflation, everyone saw that, their expenses were going up. So so many people did not have money for vacation anymore. Okay? And then it's like a chain reaction. As people stop spending money because of inflation, then the hotels suffer, the restaurants suffer. And we have seen over the last few years that many restaurants are shutting down. They are going out of business. There was a report I read This was, maybe a few months ago in Iowa, in a neighboring state. I'm in Wisconsin. In Iowa, many restaurants going out of business, because, prices keep going up. And so the cost of your ingredients go up. Then you have to change the prices on the menu, and you have to change the menu prices, increase the menu prices. And then that shocks your customers. Let's say you've got a customer who comes to your restaurant, maybe twice a month or something, 3 times a month. I'm just making it up, hypothetical. And the customer comes and orders a burger, and it's, $12. And 15 days later, a month later, the customer comes back. Now your burger is the same item is now $14. And then the customer comes back a few days later. Now it's $15. And, just like that, people can't keep up with rising prices. The businesses suffer, the restaurants suffer, the consumers suffer. And it's just a big chain reaction. And this was the Biden-Harris economy. And I can go on and on and on. Then Chanda mentioned shrinkflation. Here's the other thing that happens. There are businesses that don't want to increase prices. So they hate increasing the prices on the menu. So what do? Everything's now more expensive. But they don't want to increase the price of the burger from $12 to $14. So what do? They make the burger smaller. Now you have less bread. Now you have less fries on the side. Now you have a smaller patty. So when you come back to the restaurant, you may see, the prices did not go up. It's the same $12, but oh my God, my burger looks smaller. And there are not enough fries. I used to get these many fries. Now it's this much. What's going on? That's shrinkflation. So businesses suffer, consumers suffer. So I was just saying vacation, because Brian mentioned vacation is over, time to go home. My point is, for vacation, we have to pay. If I want to go on vacation, when I went to Tennessee, I paid. When I went to Texas, I paid. And then COVID came, things changed. I didn't want to go on vacation. And then came Biden inflation, and just vacation became unaffordable. So Americans, if they want to go on vacation, they have to pay. But these illegals, they came here and they are getting free stuff. So they feel entitled. If this is a vacation, then it's free for them. The American taxpayers are paying for the illegals' vacation. They are here and they just demand free food, free housing, free medical care. They show up at emergency departments. They expect free treatment, and they don't pay the bill, the illegals. And the emergency department cannot turn anyone away, so they provide the services. And then the illegals don't pay their bills, and then the hospitals and health systems, they suffer. And then they close their doors if they are facing losses. And if a community loses a hospital just because the hospital is facing tremendous losses because of the influx of illegal immigrants who receive care, but they don't make payments, they don't pay their bills, and so the hospital is compelled to shut its doors, then who suffers? The community suffers. We, the American people, we suffer. So now, Tom Homan's coming. Tom Homan's coming. All right? All those illegals, pack your bags. Pack your bags. You're going back to where you came from. All the illegals, deported. Deported. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right? Tom Homan, serious guy. There will be deportation of illegal immigrants. All right, my friends, let me see something here. We are 55 minutes into the live stream. 55 minutes into the live stream. And so far, let's see. How many people watched this? 14,000, 1-4. So in less than an hour, 14,000 viewers watched this video. Thank you so very much for supporting this channel. I have a lot more to discuss. Don't go anywhere. Now, I'm just hoping that I can get to 9,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Can we get there? Can we get there? I just need 82, 8 and 2, 82 more subscribers to get to 9,000. Can I get 82 subscribers tonight? Can we get there? Please subscribe, my friends. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. Subscribe and be a part of this conversation. The threshold is you have to subscribe and stay subscribed for at least 5 minutes to be able to participate in the live chat. You can write comments, you can share your thoughts, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me, you can say, Tassif, I'm listening to you, but I don't agree with you, Tassif. You can say that. Feel free to do that. Participate in the live chat. You know what? All viewpoints are welcome. Liberals, conservatives, independents, you are all welcome. The only thing I request is that we treat each other with respect. We have to treat each other with respect so we can agree, we can disagree, but no name calling, no insulting. Let's treat each other with respect, okay? So, I have a lot more to discuss. Don't go anywhere. All right, my friends. As I was saying, the sanctuary cities have been protecting the illegals. But once Trump comes to office as the president, 47th, the deportations will begin. And another update that I have, this is also an exciting one. We were just talking about Nikki Haley, right? We were talking about Nikki Haley and the fact that Nikki Haley served as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. We talked about that, right? Now, I saw a news report, and you can tell me if you've seen this too. I saw a news report that Elise Stefanik, Congresswoman from New York, it's being reported that Elise Stefanik has been offered the role of U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Have you heard that? Have you heard that? Let me see, and let me know what your thoughts are. Okay. I see a lot of conversation taking place in the live chat. That is always great. I like it when the live chat window is active and when people are participating. Let's see. Okay. All right. So Elise Stefanik, reportedly, she has been offered the role of the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Now, I am not sure if this report is 100% true, and so I'm waiting to waiting for a confirmation. But if this is true, then I think it's a great pick. It's a great decision. Elise Stefanik definitely is a very, very strong Donald Trump supporter. She's a solid conservative. She's a strong Donald Trump supporter. She's a strong Trump ally, and I think she's going to do a great job as the U.S. ambassador to the UN. And so, wow, 299 people watching. There are lots of viewers tonight. This is great. This is great. Please participate. I see lots of comments. I think I missed most of the conversation here, but I'm glad there's a conversation going on. All right. Yeah, I see some discussion about Social Security and SSDI and food stamps. Yeah. I mean, this is the reality. I'll just share my general thoughts as I have shared before. There are so many needs when you look at the population of U.S. citizens. There are many American families who are struggling to put food on the table. There are many families with little children, and they are having a difficult time, even being able to afford the basic necessities. There are many senior citizens who are not getting nutritious food. There are many senior citizens who live alone and they don't have the support that they need. There are many veterans who are struggling with mental health challenges and physical health challenges. Veterans who served our country. There are so many people who need a support system, people who need nutritious food, people who need good medical care, people who need good mental health services, people who need money. They need money because they're not able to pay rent or afford a decent place to live. And so there are so many American citizens who need help. And what the Democrats do is they only prioritize the illegal immigrants. They only prioritize the illegal immigrants. The Democrats care about the illegal immigrants. They don't care about the U.S. citizens who are struggling. I see Turbo is writing that you drive a 2001 vehicle. Jumbo is writing that you're still driving a 2007 truck. Yeah, the challenges we face, we the American people, these challenges are real. People are working hard. People are dealing with high cost of living, and then we continue to see that our tax dollars are being spent on the illegal immigrants. The American people need help, but we see our tax dollars being spent on the illegal immigrants. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And so, I want our society to take care of the senior citizens. I want our society to take care of individuals with disabilities, U.S. citizens. I'm talking about U.S. citizens. I want our society to take care of American families. I want our society to take care of, the families with little children, the families who are struggling. I want our society to make sure that the young individuals who are graduating from high school or from college, that they have the opportunities that they need to pursue a decent career. I want our society to prioritize American citizens. And that's why, my friends, I support Donald Trump. I support Donald Trump because he's going to put America first. He's going to put America first. He's going to put Americans first. He wants to make America great again. My friends, do you agree with me? Please share with me your thoughts. We cannot allow our tax dollars to be spent on the illegal immigrants while American citizens suffer. We will not provide services to the illegal immigrants. We will prioritize American citizens. We will take care of American citizens. We will take care of our senior citizens. We will take care of the children in society. We will take care of the hardworking young men and women who are trying to build a better life. We will take care of American veterans. We have to take care of our veterans and not the illegal immigrants. My friends, thank you for all your support. I have a lot to discuss, but I just want to give you an update that for 58 more subscribers, and we can reach 9,000 subscriber mark. 58 more subscribers, and we will be at 9,000 subscriber mark. Can we get it done tonight? Is it possible? Let me know. Let me know. I hope it is possible. I hope we get to 9,000 tonight. If not, that's okay. But we can try. We can try. So encourage everyone who's watching to subscribe. Subscribe, my friends. And so we have to wait and see. I saw this news report that Elise Stefanik has been offered the role of the U.S. ambassador to the UN, and we just have to wait and see if this is confirmed. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm trying to navigate the live chat window here. All right. Swaggy is asking about the illegal immigrants. Let's see. I missed your comment here. Did I miss your comment, Swaggy? I thought you had a comment that I may have missed. Let's see. Okay. Sorry if I missed your comment. I thought I saw a comment. Christina is writing, Elise Stefanik is perfect. All right, great. Well, yeah, I think she's going to do a great job. If she is the, if she becomes the U.S. ambassador to the UN, I think she's gonna do a great job. Elise Stefanik. All right, let's see. Okay. So maybe tomorrow we'll know more. I'm hoping we'll know more tomorrow. We will have updates every day because I think we'll get news updates every day about, who Trump is selecting for his administration. All right. Okay. So I'm going to share with you some really shocking stuff. Some Kamala Harris supporters, listen to this, my friends. Listen to this. What I'm about to tell you, listen to this. Some Kamala Harris supporters still seem to think that Joe Biden should resign early to allow Kamala Harris to become the first female president. I mean, any thoughts on that? Do you have any thoughts on that? You can let me know if you have any thoughts on that. This is real. Some Kamala Harris supporters, they are still dreaming that Joe Biden will retire early. To allow Kamala Harris to become the first female president. Can you believe that? In fact, a former communications director for Vice President Kamala Harris reportedly said on Sunday that Joe Biden could resign and make Kamala Harris the President of the United States. I mean, how likely is that? Do you think Joe Biden's going to do that? Swaggy is saying, no, Joe is not doing that. You know, I actually did a poll on this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. I think I did a poll on this a while ago. Let me find it. I know I have a poll on this. I'm going to look for it. On this channel, I did a poll. Let's see. I'm going to try to find that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. I know I have it somewhere here. I have to find it. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Why can't I find it? I know I have it somewhere here. I had a poll on this. I've saved it here. I just have to find it. Okay. All right. Stay here, friends. I'll be surprised if I can't find it. I know it's here. Okay. Oh, yes, I found it. All right, I did. I told you it's somewhere here. So on September 25th, okay, so we're going back to September. We are in November now. On September 25th, this was a major poll that I did. On September 25th, during a YouTube live stream, I conducted a poll. And the poll question was, will Joe Biden resign before his term ends to let Kamala Harris become the first female president? This was the question that I asked. September 25th, 2024, during a YouTube live stream, I asked the poll question, will Joe Biden resign before his term ends to let Kamala Harris become the first female president? And there were more than 2,100 responses. More than 2,100 responses on this poll. And 38% said yes, 61% said no. 61% of the respondents, there were more than 2,100 responses. And 61% respondents said that Joe Biden will not resign before his term ends to let Kamala Harris become the first female president. 61% of the respondents believed that Joe Biden will not resign early. He's going to stay. Okay? So this was an interesting poll. And so I think if you ask me, I think Joe Biden will stay in power, will stay in office. He is not going to resign early. I don't think he's going to resign early. I know the Kamala supporters want him to resign early, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, the Kamala supporters, they just desperately want to see Kamala as the first female president, but I don't think Joe Biden will resign early. I think he's going to complete his term. And in fact, I think Joe Biden is really happy that Kamala lost. I mean, do you feel that too? I'm asking you. I think Joe Biden's really happy. Did you see that smile that he had the other day after Trump won? Joe Biden had a smile. Chanda writes, yes, he's so happy. Even before the election, remember when Joe Biden put on that Trump hat? Do you think that was an accident? Do you think Joe Biden didn't know what he was doing? He did it on purpose. Emily is here. Hi, Emily. Welcome back. Chris Hogan is here. Julie is here. Jane is writing, I think Joe is happy. Yeah. Julie Smith is writing, I think he's happy. She lost too. So yeah, Joe Biden is actually happy because now Joe Biden can tell the Democrat elites, hey, you guys wanted to push me out of the presidential race. You compelled me to drop out, and you wanted to give the nomination to Kamala without any competition, and look what happened. Look what happened. Look what happened. Yeah, Joe Biden is Joe Biden is going to tell the Democrat elites, hey, you wanted me out of the race. You wanted Kamala as the nominee. You got Kamala as the nominee, and look what happened. She lost. So Joe is happy. Joe is happy. Joe is very happy. Yeah, we are all happy, and so is Joe. Joe is happy too. Joe Biden. All right. My friends, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Please do so. 333 viewers watching at this very moment. If you all subscribe, we are going to get to 9,000 subscriber mark. I know we can get there. Please subscribe. Okay, I have more to discuss. This is a fun channel. I know we discuss serious stuff, but we also have fun. We also enjoy. We have humor, right? So please subscribe if you have not done so already. Nicole is writing, good night, almost 1 a.m. in Texas. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here as well. I think we are in the same time zone because it's 12:47 a.m. right here. So, yeah, 12:47 a.m. I'm in the central time zone. I think we have the same time as Texas. All right. Let's see. So Nicole, have a good night, and thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Each and every person who subscribed, supporting this channel, I want to thank you all. Kathy is writing, almost 2 a.m. here in Rhode Island. Yeah, Kathy, you are in the Eastern time zone, almost 2 a.m. But I still have a lot of energy left, so I can continue. I can continue. And let's see one thing. So we have been here for this live stream. This is my second live stream today, and we are 1 hour and 19 minutes into the live stream, and more than 20,000 viewers. More than 20,000 viewers have already watched this video. More than 20,000. So we're doing good. And now we just have to get to 9,000 subscriber mark. 9,000 subscriber. I would love to reach that milestone if I get your support. Okay? 9,000 subscribers would be excellent. Would be excellent. I'd love to get to 10,000. But maybe that might not happen tonight. Okay? That might not happen tonight. I understand. I'm being realistic. But I know we can get to 9,000. So let's see. Um, all right. All right. So Emily is asking, can I be your admin? Well, I manage this channel by myself. Emily, thank you for asking, but I think I can manage this channel by myself. If you have any thoughts on how I should moderate, you can let me know. But I prefer to do it myself. And, I think this channel has improved because I put the live chat in subscriber only mode. And so that way, only those who have subscribed, only they are the ones who are able to participate in the live chat. And I think the live chat window, the environment, has improved significantly since I started putting it on subscriber only mode. Do you agree? Do you agree? Like, if you go back a month when anyone could comment and people would, trolls would be here disrupting, it's so much better, right? It's so much better. Emily is asking, do you drink wine? Emily, I don't drink wine. Thank you for asking. Emily is asking me, do you drink wine? No, I don't drink wine. I don't. Yeah, you can ask me questions like that. Not all questions have to be related to social and political issues. You can ask me likes and dislikes and hobbies and stuff. All right. Marcus is from Santa Fe, New Mexico. All right, Marcus. Thank you. David is asking, where do you think Vivek will fit in the administration? There's no way to know, but regarding Vivek, I can tell you one thing. Some people want to see Vivek Ramaswamy in the Trump administration, but also keep in mind that there is a vacant Senate seat in Ohio because J.D. Vance, prior to becoming the vice president elect, J.D. Vance, he's a U.S. senator from Ohio, right? He's a U.S. senator from Ohio. Now he's the vice president elect. And so when J.D. Vance gets sworn in as the vice president, his Senate seat in Ohio is going to be vacant. And so the governor of Ohio is going to choose somebody to basically fill that seat, the Senate seat in Ohio. And Vivek Ramaswamy is from Ohio. Vivek Ramaswamy is from Ohio. And so, there is speculation that Vivek Ramaswamy could be selected to fill J.D. Vance's Senate seat. And so Vivek Ramaswamy could end up becoming Senator Ramaswamy from Ohio. That is a possibility. Okay? So, or he could have a position in the Trump administration. I don't know. These are all, at this point, people are guessing, people are predicting, people are speculating. We just have to wait and see what happens. But great question. Thank you for asking. All right. Let's see some more questions here. All right. Okay. So, hold on. All right. So as I was saying, some Kamala Harris supporters, they want Joe Biden to resign early to allow Kamala Harris to become the first female president. A former communications director, I mentioned this, I'm repeating this now. A former communications director for VP Harris reportedly said on Sunday that Biden could resign and make Kamala Harris the president of the United States. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Biden will complete his term. And here's the other thing that somebody mentioned, and this one's going to shock you. This one's going to shock you. Okay, James is asking, is the governor from Ohio a Republican or a Democrat? No, the governor from Ohio is a Republican. It's a Republican governor in Ohio. So that's a good thing. It's a Republican governor in Ohio. Okay. Reportedly, someone on TV also made the suggestion, and trust me, you're going to be shocked to hear what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so get ready for this, all right? My friends, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. You're going to be shocked. Someone on TV made the suggestion that Justice Sonia Sotomayor should retire and Kamala Harris should be nominated to the U.S. Supreme Court. Can you believe that? And I did talk about, previously, I talked about the fact that some Democrats, they want Sonia Sotomayor, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, to retire. But now I got this additional piece of information that not only do some Democrats want Sonia Sotomayor to retire, but they want Kamala Harris to be nominated for that seat on the Supreme Court. Can you believe that? I mean, Chanda is laughing. Can just think, Supreme Court Justice Kamala Harris. How does that sound? Tasfikur is back. Tasfikur is writing back. Tasfikur, we're having interesting conversation here. So join the conversation. Some Democrats, they want Justice Sonia Sotomayor to retire and Kamala Harris to be nominated to the U.S. Supreme Court. And the Democrats want to do this while they still have power. While they still have power. Because, you know, the election is over, but the new administration does not start until January. The new Senate will not start until January. The new president will not start until January. All right? So this is what some Democrats want to do. Because the Democrats, technically now still they have the Senate majority. And so any Supreme Court nomination has to be approved by the Senate. And so what the Democrats want, and previously I discussed that the Democrats want Sonia Sotomayor to retire so that, because, you know, Sonia Sotomayor is an elderly individual. So what they want is Sonia Sotomayor to retire so that Joe Biden can nominate someone younger for that Supreme Court seat, for that position, and so that the current Democrat-controlled Senate can confirm that nomination. But today I found out that not only do they want Sonia Sotomayor to retire, but some Democrats, they specifically want Kamala Harris to be nominated for that position. Okay? So, I mean, really? Kamala Harris on the Supreme Court? And, you know, here's the thing. The Democrats may have, the Democrats have a Senate majority right now. I mean, the current Senate term is soon coming to an end because we're getting close to December. But still, right now, the Democrats have the Senate majority. But you know what? There are some senators who may object to a Kamala Harris nomination. Like, I'm thinking Joe Manchin. I'm thinking Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin from West Virginia. He's the outgoing senator. All right. He did not run for re-election, which is why there was an election, which is why there was a contest for his seat. And Jim Justice, Republican Jim Justice in West Virginia, he became the senator-elect. And so Joe Manchin may have an objection. And he may say, I'm not voting for, Kamala Harris if she's, going to be nominated for the Supreme Court. Right? Kyrsten Sinema, I don't know what Kyrsten Sinema will do. So even as the Democrats currently have the Senate majority, there may be one or two senators who may say, we're not okay with Kamala Harris being nominated to the U.S. Supreme Court. And the most important thing is, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, she may not retire. Just because the Democrats want her to retire, it doesn't mean that she is going to retire. Justice Sonia Sotomayor might say, I'll continue. So really, I mean, by the way, my friends, 23 more subscriptions and we will be at 9,000 subscribers. 23 more subscriptions, my friends, and we will be at 9,000 subscribers. Can we get there tonight? So, yeah, Sonia Sotomayor, I don't think she has any plans to retire. I mean, she can spend a few more years. She can spend a few more years on the court. If she wants to retire, she can do that later on. She can spend a few more years. I mean, there are political figures in Washington who are in their late 70s, who are in their 80s. And so Sonia Sotomayor, she can continue. I think, how old is she? Let's see. Sonia Sotomayor, how old is she? Let's see. So she's 70. She's 70 years old. There are many political figures in Washington who are significantly older than Sonia Sotomayor. Sonia Sotomayor is 70, so she doesn't have to retire, but here's the thing. Here's my thought. If Sonia Sotomayor wants to retire, if she thinks she's going to retire, she should retire after January 20th of 2025. I mean, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Sonia Sotomayor should not retire this November. She should not retire in December. She should retire after January 20th of 2025. I mean, would you agree with that? If she wants to retire, she should do that after January 20th of 2025. I mean, I think that would be a good date. After that, if she wants to retire, she can. Let me know if you agree with me. James is writing, yes, retire after January. Turbo is saying, yes, please, anytime after January. Charlie is also saying, yes, I agree. You know why? Yes, it's pretty obvious. If Sonia Sotomayor wants to retire, she can retire after Donald Trump officially becomes the president, officially becomes, is sworn into office and enters the White House, and the new Republican majority Senate is in office. That's when Sonia Sotomayor should retire if she wants to, so that Donald Trump can nominate a replacement and so that the Republican majority Senate can confirm that nomination if the Senate wants to. All right? Swaggy writes exactly. Yeah, so if Sonia Sotomayor wants to retire, she should do that after Donald Trump is sworn into office. All right. But yeah, reportedly, I saw this in the news. Reportedly, Sonia Sotomayor has no plan to retire right now. So the Democrats want her. The Democrats want her to retire, but she will probably not retire. I mean, she is 70 years old. She can continue. She can continue being on the court if she wants to. I mean, it's her decision. Okay. And Kamala Harris, no. And then again, the other thing is, how can the Democrats assume that Joe Biden, even if, let's say there's a vacancy on the court right now, let's say Sonia Sotomayor decides to retire. I mean, is there a guarantee that Joe Biden will nominate Kamala Harris to be on the court? I mean, why should Joe Biden listen to what the other Democrats have to say? Let's say if there's a vacancy on the court. Let's say Sonia Sotomayor retires. Why should Joe Biden nominate Kamala Harris to be on the court? I mean, Joe Biden already did Kamala Harris a favor by dropping out of the presidential race. Joe Biden was under a lot of pressure. The Democrat elites wanted Joe Biden to drop out so that they could install Kamala Harris as the nominee. And Joe Biden did not want. He wanted to stay in the race. He did not want to drop out. But facing a lot of pressure, he was sort of compelled to drop out. And Kamala became the Democratic nominee. And Kamala lost the 2024 presidential election. And now, even if there's a vacancy on the court, why should Joe Biden nominate Kamala, right? Like, I mean, like Joe Biden's going to listen to whatever the Democrat elites tell him. Joe Biden's not going to listen. Joe Biden is not going to listen. In fact, here's what might happen. If Sonia Sotomayor retires, if there's a vacancy on the court, if Joe Biden says, "Hey, I'm not nominating anyone," he could do that. He could say, "I'm not nominating anyone." He could keep that seat open. I mean, could that happen? I mean, after all, Joe Biden did put on the Trump hat, remember? He doesn't have to nominate anyone, right? I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, I cannot forget that Joe Biden was smiling after Trump won. Joe Biden was smiling. He was happy after Trump won. Chanda says, "I know he voted for Trump." It's a strong possibility. We will never know. But, if you think he voted for Trump, I think it's a possibility. Maybe he did vote for Trump. I think Joe Biden maybe still maybe voted for Trump. Yeah, it's a possibility. By the way, my friends, do you think I could get 20 more subscribers? 20 more people out there. Would you help me get to 9,000 subscribers? 20 more subscribers and we'll be at 9,000. By the way, we are 1 hour, 40 minutes into the live stream, and more than 25,000 people have watched this live stream. Okay? Thank you for your support. Chanda says, I know he voted for Trump. Strong possibility that Joe Biden probably voted for Trump. He put on the Trump hat. Kamala was not happy about it. I know. Angie Mitchell is here. Angie, so good to see you, Angie. So good to see you, Angie. Yes, we did it. Yes, we did it. Angie writes, we did it. Yes, we did it. We won. Trump Vance 2024. Yes. All right. Angie, it's so great to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, my friends, 12 more subscribers to get to 9,000. Do you think we could do it tonight? Do you think we could do it tonight? Okay, so please subscribe if you have not done so already. Tasfikur has a question. Tasfikur says, talk about the Senate Majority Leader election, please. Well, Tasfikur, it's a very interesting discussion. Who's going to be the Senate Majority Leader? There is tremendous support for Rick Scott. There's tremendous support for Rick Scott to be the Senate Majority Leader. Okay? You know, a lot of people supporting Rick Scott, U.S. Senator from Florida. Okay? But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. Donald Trump, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Tucker Carlson had some comments about it. Okay. Elon Musk, just give me 1 second. I'm going to look up a few tweets. We don't call them tweets anymore, right? We call those X posts. It's not Twitter anymore. So Donald Trump had a post about it. Donald Trump wrote, any Republican senator seeking the coveted leadership position in the United States Senate must agree to recess appointments in the Senate, without which we will not be able to get people confirmed in a timely manner. Sometimes the votes can take 2 years or more. This is what they did 4 years ago. We cannot let it happen again. We need positions filled immediately. Additionally, no judges should be approved during this period of time because the Democrats are looking to ram through their judges as the Republicans fight over leadership. This is not acceptable. Thank you. So this was the post from Donald Trump. Okay? And what I can tell you, not going into the details of this discussion because this is going to be a long discussion. If we start talking about this, and there are a lot of opinions, but I can tell you that there is tremendous support for Rick Scott to be the majority leader. And if you have thoughts on who you would like to see, you can share it in the live chat. But I think Rick Scott would be great. Okay? That's just my humble opinion. Rick Scott would be great. And I know there's support for Rick Scott. So, Tasfikur, if you have any preference, since you brought up that topic, you can share that. Anyone else? AC Cruz is writing Rick Scott. Yes, please. Yeah, Rick Scott would be great. All right, let's see. All right, my friends, 6 more subscribers. We can get there tonight. 6 more subscribers to get to 9,000. Can we do it? We are 15 minutes away from the 2-hour time mark, 2-hour mark. Can we get 6 more subscribers to get to 9,000? 9,000. That's the number. 9,000 subscribers. If it doesn't happen tonight, that's okay. I know we'll get there. We'll probably get there tomorrow. But I would love to get there tonight if possible. 9,000 subscribers. I'd love to get to 10,000 if possible, but that may not happen. The Journey to Justice writes, subscribe. We are making America great. Absolutely. We are making America great. Marcus writes, we are going to do it, bro. Yeah, let's get to 9,000 subscribers. Just 6 short. 6 short. 5 short. 5 more. 5 more. Can we get there? You know, I could end this live stream without getting to 9,000, and then we'll get there tomorrow, hopefully. But we can do it. We can do it tonight. It is possible. 3 more. I would love to have some extras. You know, instead of saying 3 more, we'll get to 9,000 if I get 3 more subscribers. But how about like 6 more? You know, cross 9,000. Angie is writing, come on, y'all, sub up for our brother Tassif. Well, Angie, thank you. Let's do it. Charlie says, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's see. Glade is saying 10K. I don't think we can get to 10K tonight. 10K might be difficult tonight. 10K might be difficult tonight. But I appreciate it. So, Clade, I did not ask you where you're from. I've seen your name, but let me know where you're from. I think this might be the second time you're watching this video, right, Clade? Thanks for joining. Angie is writing 9K tonight, 10K tomorrow. Angie, I love that. I love that spirit. 9K tonight, 10K tomorrow. We'll get to 10,000 tomorrow. Marcus is saying, how do you know unless you try for 10,000? Yeah, I'd love to get 10,000, but I don't know if we'll get there tonight. I'd love to. I'd love to. Let's see. We are at 9,000. We are officially, it's round number, it's 9,000. If we can get a little bit of cushion, like a few more, if we can get a few more, that'll be great. Mike is writing, I'm late, but hello, Tassif, Trump 2024. Clade is writing, yes, second, empty. So you are from Montana. We love Montana. You wrote empty, so you're from Montana, right, Clade? Brian is writing 20K tonight, dream big. Oh, I'd love to get 20K. 20K viewers, 20K subscribers. That'd be great. We did reach 9,000. Would love to get a few more. Would love to get a few more. Just to have that cushion. Because you know what ends up happening? Sometimes people unsubscribe. I don't like it, but sometimes people do. So we may get to like maybe 9,004 subscribers. And if 5 people unsubscribe, then we go back to less than 9,000 again. So it's always good to have a little extra. A little extra. So Clade is from Montana. Well, Clade, thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Montana, what a beautiful state. I've never been there, but I know about Montana. I know it's beautiful. I would love to visit Montana. And I read this amazing book, A River Runs Through It. Have you read that book, A River Runs Through It? That story is set in Montana. Amazing story. You got to read that book if you have not read it. A River Runs Through It. Montana. Montana, well, we had big victories. We had a major victory in Montana. Tim Sheehy defeated John Tester. Republican Tim Sheehy defeated Democrat John Tester. And so Tim Sheehy of Montana is now the senator-elect in Montana. U.S. Senator-elect in Montana. So Clade, your state, Montana, has done great. All right. Montana. We love Montana. Charlie writes, fan forever. I seen the movies. Yeah, I'm so glad that John Tester got defeated. By the way, my friends, if you want to connect with me on X, you can do that. All right, I'm going to share my link here. So if you want to connect with me on X, please do so. You know, we were at 9,002 subscribers and somebody unsubscribed. So we are back to 9,001. So this is what happens. For whatever reason, some people unsubscribe. And we may go below that milestone number. So some extra subscriptions would be great. Please connect with me on X. Connect with me on X, all right? And once you connect with me on X, send me a message and say, Tausif, I watch your live stream connecting with you on X. So that's how I will know. If you send me a message or write something on X, that's how I will know that you watch my live streams and that you are connecting with me on X to stay connected. Okay, that's how I will know. Because, you know, people sometimes have different usernames on YouTube versus X. All right. So connect with me on X. All right. My name is Tausif Anam on X, just as my name here on YouTube. All right. Okay, my friends, that's really what I had for tonight. We are 1 hour, 53 minutes into the live stream. Anyone who has not subscribed yet, please do so. And do not unsubscribe. Do not, please. Why would you unsubscribe? Stay subscribed. We are at 9,002. Okay. Let's see. So Turbo is asking, do a quick poll if you are able. What poll would you like me to do? Usually the polls are best when I start the polls at the start of the live stream. Clade is writing about an organization that supports veterans. All right. Well, Clade, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Clade. I'm going to look it up. Um, um, and also, thanks for mentioning about veterans, because it's Veterans Day. It's officially November 11th, and it is Veterans Day. And so we have to support our veterans, my friends. We have to support our veterans. Our veterans need our help. So Clade, thank you for sharing about an organization. Oh, Tasfikur is writing that he was on Fox 8 yesterday. Can you share that link, Tasfikur? So you talked about some vandalism issues on campus. Yeah, if you want to share. So if you have made a TV appearance, if you want to share that link, I'd love to check it out. Yeah, please do so. All right, Mike says just followed you on X and will stay subbed. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Oh, we also reached 100 likes, 100 thumbs up on this video. That is so great. So we are officially at 9,008 subscribers. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. So Tasfikur, if you have that link, please share that link, okay? By the way, my friends, I'm going to wrap up this live stream now. I did a live stream earlier today. It was, I think, 2 hours and 30 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. And this live stream is almost 2 hours. So when you add it up, it's like 4 hours and 30 minutes. Lots of time we spent together. This is so great. This is so great. We spent so much of time together, like 4 hours and 30 minutes almost. When you add up the earlier live stream and this one, I have thoroughly enjoyed this, my friends. This is like a family, right? This is like a family. We enjoy these conversations. We talk about a lot of serious issues. Then we also enjoy the humor. So we have fun. This is so great. This is so great. This is so great. Thank you. Marcus writes, if we have subscribed, how can we help you more? Just share my videos. Share my videos. Help me reach more people. If you want to help me, share my videos. Help me reach more people. Help me spread my message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. Tasfikur, yeah, please inbox me that link, Tasfikur, about that video, okay? Yeah, share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your neighbors about this channel and help me spread my message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. Help me reach more people. Thank you so very much. So everyone, thank you. Thank you for joining for the live streams tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. And my friends, there's going to be a lot to discuss going forward. I will continue doing these live streams. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. We are a growing community. We will continue to grow. We just reached 9,000 subscribers. We're going to get to 10,000, and we are going to keep growing, my friends. Thank you all for your support. And if you want to email me, I want to share with you my email address. Get ready to write down this email address. tausif@tausifanam.net. Okay? I'm going to pin that at the top of the chat screen. I'm going to end the live stream, so please write down the email address. It's very simple. Tausif, that's my first name, Tausif, at tausifanam.net. Tausifanam is my full name. So Tausif at tausifanam.net. Very easy email address. Send me an email. Stay connected. Okay? I would appreciate it. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Trump 2024. We are going to make America great again. So thank you for spending so many hours with me this evening. We are into the early hours of November 11th here. November 11th, it's Veterans Day, so please let's support our veterans. My friends, thank you so very much. God bless you all. God bless our leader, President Donald J. Trump. God bless the United States of America. Thank you, my friends, and I will be back again with another live stream very soon. Thank you so very much. Have a good night.